Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Jujutsu Kaisen 0, a prequel movie to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. Time to go for some of the voice actors for the movie. Yuta is played by Megumi Oka, who also plays Makoto Naeki from Danganronpa, and Yuki Yamayuki from Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. So voice actors we're all familiar with on this channel. And Rika is played by Kana Hazuara, who also plays Ikshika from the Quintessential Quintuplets, Chiaki from Danganronpa, and Sienna from Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Sides of Dimensions. So let's jump into the review. A kid named Yuta is being bullied, and a coach named Rika finally ruined the bullies. I don't know about you guys, but that looks like pretty dead to me. You know what I mean? Just dead. Okay, half your face looks like it's been, caved in. Yeah, that looks fair to me. But, my face looks caved in. I mean, I'm sure people have survived stuff like that, but, that looks dead. Gojo wants Yuta to go to Jujutsu High, because if he doesn't, he would die. But if he does, he die later. Yuta cannot kill himself without Rika stopping him. Gojo says that Rika can be used to save people too, so that's convince Yuta to go to Jujutsu High. Jujutsu High. This is a year before, so if this is a prequel. So Yuta's classmates are Panta, Maki, and Togo. Yuta's classmates attack him because they sense Rika. And we get a quick rundown of courses again. Everyone's shocked, but Gojo didn't say anything sooner to Yuta about courses and what Jujutsu High is, really is. And we see a bit more of Rika, or when she felt that Yuta was in danger. We learn that Rika was human once, and Yuta and Rika promised to get married one day as children. And then Rika died by getting her skull questioned by a call. Speaking of things in the head area being questioned, and she calls Yuta. Maki knows that Yuta was bullied and says Yuta needs to stop being so passive. You can't get by without a go. Yuta and Maki are flying a course at school. We get some Maki action. Slight. And then a giant blue coat attacks Yuta and Maki, but two kids. Also in the stomach of this coat. Maki's affected by the coat via getting cut by a tooth on her way down of her throat. Yuta says he comes to Jujutsu High so he won't hurt anyone anymore. So he lets Yuka out to defeat the Blue Coats, and they fucking 100% dead kind of a beatdown. Puts the freaking Videl to Sparkovich versus Videl beat down to shame in terms of brutality, if you ask me. But again, that's what makes the Videl and Sparkovich fight so brutal is the fact that it goes on forever. Well, it feels like forever. This is over in 2 seconds. That's fight has been on my mind lately. That's why I'm bringing it up, honestly. So, everyone's saved. Yay, everyone's at the hospital getting treatment, Yay. We learn about Yuta and Rika met in the hospital. Yuta thinks he calls, Rika, and he wants to save, break the codes. Geto is the main villain of this movie, like he is the freaking series. The high-ups didn't like that, Rika was summoned. Gonjo stands up for Yuta. Yuta gets a katana, but he can use Rika's energy and infuse into it. Yuta learns how to use the sword. Panda asks Yuta if he likes small boobs or big boobs. Very important question. because he thinks Maki likes Yuta. Toga and Yuta go on a mission together. Yuta cannot let Yuka fully out again. Gojo and Yuta would be killed. This fight for coast is at a shopping strip. And Toga gets 4 minutes, and beforehand, Toga uses close speech, and we learn for 4 minutes for his throat because close speech is hard on his throat. A high level coach shows up and Yuta and Toga team up to take it down. And a pretty cool action scene, honestly. Geto sets this up because he wanted to save Rika. Maki isn't open by not having coast energy. Geto traps the coast while it's on a young go. Geto looks down on those who cannot use Jujutsu. Geto refuses to help a man but doesn't give him money in 6 months. Honestly, this prequel movie tested me more about Geto than season 1. So, that's one thing I do appreciate this movie for, because it does give us more of a feel of his personality and goals, where season 1 is just kind of like, he wants to take over the world, or curses take over the world, and that's kind of it. But we get to see more of his ideology here, which is always more interesting and to see, for sure. Geto kills a man but hasn't given him money in 6 months because you need a dollar bill, yo. Geto and his gang shows up at Jujutsu High. They have names for gang members, but they don't do much of a movie, and I don't know why they're here. For humans, they know Jujutsu, but I think only one of them may be a point. I don't know his name. I didn't look it up. I'm pretty sure they did not say in the movie. I could be wrong. Future for Love's editing probably would edit the one that someone will put his name and picture here. And I'm saying this to remind myself too, because I'm a forgetful being. So, yeah. Geto shows up, say the strongest trying to help for a week, and we just kill all the non-Jujutsu users. Just kill. Yuta refused to go with Geto. Geto declares war on Jujutsu High. Geto can manipulate curses. Geto's plans to kill Yuta and get Yuka in his course correction. Geto's army, who we don't see in action at all, really, is on the battlefield, and Geto's attacks Jujutsu High when Maki guards Yuta. Maki opens up, but she doesn't have course energy. Maki is going up against Geto. Gojo figures out Geto's plan and sends Toga and Panda over to Jujutsu High. Geto beats Maki. Panda's up against Geto now. Panda gets, it's lean petrified, and Toga comes up from behind and trying to use his code speech. But that all means nothing because they both get the ass whoop. Yuta brings out Yuka. Yuta is able to control Yuka. Yuta has code speech via Yuka, able to copy it. The words just reference for fire. You see some characters you've seen from season 1. Again, volume this, it's pretty, it looks good, but it's no substance though. The world might as well not be a thing. It just feels empty and just remember this? You know who this is. I know you know who this is. I'm curious who I pick for that. I know who I'm gonna pick for it. Because I know my taste. But moving on. I'm honestly upset about the new characters, the characters exclusive to this movie so far, the anime version of Jujutsu Kaisen. They don't do anything. That's upsetting to me. It truly is, and because Genjo's God mode. Yuta goes wild in a pretty fucking fun action scene. Geto has a special curse of his own and attacks Yuta with all 4,461 curses he has in his collection. Yuta gives Yuka everything in exchange for her power. Yuka overcomes Geto. Geto dies. I'm curious how he comes back between, this and season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. But hey, but I'm curious how he comes back between this movie and season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. But who knows? Who knows? I'm sure that explains in season 2. Yuta's friends are okay. Yuta broke Ruka's curse because Ruka decided not to punch Yuta for breaking the bomb. Yuta is a descendant of a powerful Jujutsu user, and he was the one who cursed Ruka. Ruka forgives Yuta and thanks him for giving her more time. Genjo and Geto used to be friends. I'm sure they'll come up more later. Post-credit scenes of Yuta eating with one of Geto's men, and Genjo shows up. I'm sure they're setting up for season 2. I feel like Yuta and Yuji's stories are very similar, with Geto being the main villain. Both have special great curses tied to them. First fight at school. They choices are to be executed now or later. There's a lot of similarities, but I think Yuta's story wins out for me. I know Yuji's story is still ongoing, but I feel like currently with how things are, Yuta's bond with Ruka is 100% more interesting than what's going on in season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'll be honest with that one. But I wish we saw a bit more of a world, because again, it feels like characters. Because I want to see what for new the characters in Jujutsu Kaisen 0 exclusive to that so far can do. But hey, I guess that's what the future holds. And the action is also very sexy. I love the animation. I do give Jujutsu Kaisen 0 a 7 out of 10. I do think it's a bit better than Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. I know it's kind of hard to compare a movie to a TV show, but same franchise, and Jujutsu Kaisen 1 is what I think I would have to compare it to in the same series. It's not like it's another movie. So, I do think Jujutsu Kaisen 0 definitely has more positives, and what makes Jujutsu Kaisen good is definitely more in 0 than season 1. But yeah, it really comes down with, again, the main, I like Yuta better, honestly, overall, too. And I like the story a bit better. And that's probably, honestly, why Yuji's story just didn't maybe hit so well with me, because I saw this first. Because I did see this in theaters with a friend when it was in theaters in the US, and I hadn't seen Jujutsu Kaisen yet. And maybe, subconsciously, I'm it just kind of, didn't hit off. And then, when I rewatched this, I realized that, both these characters have very similar stories. So, again, who knows, maybe that's it, but yes, again, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know it's a bit shove than my normal stick, but this is my second time reviewing a movie. If you count season 0's movie, it's just that was just 8 minutes more of a normal episode, but hey, it says the movie in the title, Gotta respect that. But yes, again, thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys have a good, wonderful rest of your day. And I will see y'all in the next review. Bye.